everybody. Today's gonna be kind of a, I don't know, chill stream, I guess. It's raining like crazy outside. Luckily, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, or it's going to get worse later. But luckily, I haven't been in danger of losing power right now, which is good. So, hooray! How is everyone? You can see I've updated the colors on my Wolfenite reference over here. I think these are the final colors I'm going with. I haven't really decided on the pattern on the pants, but I need to finish this fucking comic. So, those other people getting all sorts of rain and shit today too. Oh, Kaiser, you always have to wait right until I hit play. Send me your fan art. Okay. Hang on, let me get this open in the browser. We have to have Kaiser's fan art showcase. First things first, of course. Let me get over here. There we go. Beautiful. Me saying, retard segregation! Probably because I say that I keep using the word retard because it weeds out, like, the most annoying people. It's true. You know it's true. That's totally what I sound like. This is my voice now. Damien has possessed me. I gotta go back to making Wani shorts and things. Yeah, I'm happy with this final color scheme, I think. So, retarded tournament camps, yeah. That's what they're gonna be saying about me next. Yes, it's exciting to work on Switcheroo again. I might be a little lazy this stream because tomorrow I am actually having a very special stream. It's not a react. It's not anything like that. I've been... And actually... Oh, perfect timing, iTunes. It's going to be about Hawaii Part 2. So tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST, which is 12 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, the real Dan the Man and I are going to be talking about Hawaii Part 2. Dan's a buddy of mine. He's the one who introduced me to the album. He's also a small YouTuber. And we've been wanting to do this together all year. Maybe not entirely karaoke. You could expect me to sing parts of the lyrics when talking about them, though. So, basically, me and him are gonna go into the history of the album. He's gonna talk about some of the popular fan theories on the internet that we both don't quite buy into. I'm gonna give my perspective on the album as someone who just only learned about it last year and isn't really a fan of Tally Hall and isn't really involved in the fandom. And he's sort of like, I've like been feverishly changing my theories on the album ever since he told me that the creators confirmed that it has a lot of parallels to 9/11, and I thought I might tackle that angle because I am someone who was old enough to remember 9/11 quite well, actually. I was 18 years old when it happened, and a lot of the album started making a lot more sense to me after I was given this information, so we will definitely be discussing that. It's a very strange concept album. You're hearing music from it right now. I fell in love with it the split second he made me listen to it. Not knowing any context, any history of it, anything. It's just, it was completely up my alley and he knew it. Yeah, Dan was like, I wasn't even born yet when 9/11 happened. And I was like, fuck you, stop saying things like that. I was at home, Neo Kaiser, unfortunately, but I saw it on the news happening live. Yeah, so I remember a lot about 9/11, how the world was different before it. A lot of the imagery of it is kind of burned into the minds of people old enough to remember it. And it made a particular part of the album make complete sense to me all of a sudden. I'll discuss that tomorrow. But yeah, so 5 p.m. EST. We have no idea how long this stream is gonna be, because we want to start out with, like, you know, talking about the history, what we think it means, go song by song through the album, and then at the end we're gonna be showing, like, some mashups that Dan made, some fan stuff, etc., etc. So, Tally Hall, turn on the TV, they hit the Pentagon! Look, I'm going to discuss the 9/11 parallels seriously, okay? We can make some jokes. It's been over 20 years, it's okay to joke about now. But I am going to earnestly talk about the ways I think it does tie into that. So, you can look forward to that. So... It'll be on my channel, Yawning, so it'll be on my Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I'm on YouTube too. Did you know that? So that'll be tomorrow. Like I said, 5 p.m. EST, noon Hawaii Standard Time, because we're being extra, because it's the 12th anniversary of the album releasing on 12/12/12, and of course we're doing it on the 12th at 12 p.m. Hawaii time because we're fucking dramatic. That's why. But yeah, me and him have been talking about doing this all year, so we're both very excited to bring that to you guys. And I'm very excited to promote Dan's work, because I'm sure a lot of you guys will like him. He's a bit of an artiste, so... Turn on the TV to any channel, fuck. No, thoughts on turning red, god damn it. Fucking missed the enta. No, actually, the most disturbing thing about 9/11, I only found out recently, is that children were shown footage of it every year in school. I didn't know that. I was already out of high school, basically, when it happened. So, like, what the fuck? Why did anyone ever do that? I don't understand. But, what's Kaiser sending me now? Let's see what this... Is it the they hit the Pentagon? Is it that? It's going to be that, isn't it? I just know it because I know you.
When Angry Joe plays a game that...
No, wait, hang on, what is this? Not what I was expecting.
When Angry Joe plays a game that shrieks, he transforms into Superman himself.
I think you were gonna say, when he plays a game that stinks, he shrieks.
I probably was formulating something like that in my fucking tired brain, but I literally just woke up.
Yeah, I think we're all in a fatigued...
Oh yeah, no, this was a very last minute, short notice, late night rendezvous.
Chris ran into my room and started shaking me and said, Lyle, wake up! You gotta wake up, please!
Lyle, turn on the TV! They hit the Pentagon! They hit the fucking Pentagon!
I can't get up there.
Well, that's where it's from originally. I gotcha. Okay, I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I have invited this on myself for daring to mention 9/11. The rest of you can't take it seriously. You were babies or you didn't even exist yet, god damn it. Kids today! Yeah, I know, I understand. Like, yeah, Pieman's Crown saying, yep, in middle school they loved showing us 9/11 footage. That's horrible! Why would you do that? There were so many... Oops, apparently my tablet is on the wrong screen. Let me fix that. I think because I turned off the monitor earlier. But yeah, like, what the fuck?
Igor sent a super chat. My school made us sing a tribute song for 9/11.
Thank you for the super chat. That disturbs me on many levels, because, like, there was so much news footage, like, for years they wouldn't even show on television because it was so upsetting. And now they're just like, okay, kids, you need to see how horrible this was so you can appreciate. But it was nothing but an abstract concept to you guys. I don't know, it'd be like showing my generation footage of the Vietnam War, which they did. I guess that maybe I'm not making the best point, but... But yeah, it's not like they showed us, like... It's like they showed us clips of, like, the fucking, Philadelphia bombing every year or something, you know? Like, that was a terrorist attack on American soil. I guess they want you to understand the horrors, but, like, it must seem like, to you guys, it just must seem like an abstract concept. It almost must seem like something that happened on a movie, you know? Like, you guys just have no concept of it, really. I just don't see the point in, like, traumatizing children with horrific images of death. I guess to make them more jingoistic against the foreigners. I don't think it worked, though. It probably doesn't help that after 9/11, we went and attacked the wrong country on purpose, but we did do that.
Wait. You want me to hear my...
Oh god. What are you guys making me watch now? I should not have brought up 9/11, but it is going to be relevant to the fucking album tomorrow.
Wait. You want me to hear my impression of the 9/11 call from Johnny Carson?
911 call.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. But 9/11 was a national tragedy.
Yes, it was.
Why do you laugh at that?
You said it.
Johnny Carson died at 80 years old.
Okay, Johnny Carson died at 80 years old.
Now, fuck Andy Dick. I'm glad he's doing poorly. He may have indirectly led to Phil Hartman's death, by the way. See, I wasn't born when 9/11 happened, but they loved showing us an 9/11 documentary about the red bandana guy. It always felt like... I don't even remember the red bandana guy. Yeah, well, telling you guys about Columbine, I guess, makes a little more sense, because school shootings have only gotten worse since then. But we're getting real depressing now, apparently. Yeah, the weapons of mass distraction. It was! We were like, wow, a bunch of terrorists out of Saudi Arabia attacked us. Let's go fuck up Iraq.
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. When I was in grade school, we left school early BC of it, I think. Also, from what I remembered, my school lived next to a mosque.
Oof. Yeah, see, that's the thing. People were really fucking awful to anyone who even appeared to be Arab back then. It was fucked up. It was really bad. So, I mean, yeah, people make jokes about it now, but the way it changed everything, it had a huge effect on air travel, it had a huge effect on public surveillance, it had a huge effect on our laws and just the way we react to things, you know. It's crazy. The world really was very different before in ways I can't even begin to impart on you.
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. No, when I was in school, they kept showing the Oklahoma bombing.
I said Philadelphia, didn't I? I meant Oklahoma. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm old enough to remember that one, too. Yeah. Back when we would actually call white guys terrorists. What? Huh? What? Anyway, maybe we should get on a more light subject. But yeah, that 9/11 is gonna come up a lot on tomorrow's stream. Just forewarning, I guess. But I will be discussing how I think it does tie into Hawaii Part 2 in a lot of very obvious ways. I don't think the entire album is about it. I think it's a mistake to think that.
Dana_Brain sent a super chat. I remember I was in middle school and didn't understand. I made a dumb tasteless joke about it in a web series I made the day it happened.
Yeah, you were a kid though. I mean, when you're a little kid, you literally cannot conceive of the wider ramifications of world happenings. You really can't. I don't blame anyone who made tasteless jokes about it before their brain was fully formed, you know? And people making jokes about it now is like, well, you weren't even fucking alive when it happened. Why wouldn't you? It's like making jokes about ancient history. It doesn't mean anything to you. You know? So... Remember I watched Home Alone 2 when Kevin on the Twin Towers? I'm like, damn, if only they knew. Yeah, that's the other thing. The Twin Towers were in tons of movies before. So it must be like weird seeing that. Like, oh god, it's like right after it happened, I think one of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies came out and they basically had to edit the towers out of the movie to not upset people. It was crazy times. Since we're becoming more doomed, I have some fun goodies from Lorch's DA2 stream in which she still won't let go of the high fantasy versus dark fantasy argument. LOL, what an actual loser. Yeah, I saw her, like, she was complaining about the Grey Wardens on a post. And she said, oh, it's like they're not, like, good or anything. Like, Duncan kills a guy, and it's like, yeah, man, it's a dark fantasy series. He killed him because the ritual had to be kept secret, and it doesn't affect him that much because it's a dark, brutal fucking world. That's the point, idiot. Yeah, we're so detached from that time period, though. Being offended at jokes is a waste of energy. Yeah, I mean, especially for people who were born after it happened. Like, when you don't fucking know anything, you know? So... Oh, they had to edit the city scene in Lilo and Stitch to a country scene with the ship battle because they rebounded around a tower. Yeah, people were, like, overzealous about censorship that could even, like, of anything that could even possibly remind people of 9/11 at the time. It was like they went a little overboard, actually, I think, but it was a time. It was definitely a time, and it is also kind of where our very stratified and bitchy political environment started, kind of. So it's a whole kettle of fish right there. But I won't be really talking about the history and impact of 9/11 per se tomorrow, more just the parallels I can see to it in the album, especially one specific thing that I'll keep secret for tomorrow's stream. I'll tease yous. Lorch also loves making fun of 9/11. Yeah, like, okay, bitch, you're like 10 years younger than me. You were probably 8 when it happened. That's old enough to have cognizant thoughts. So, a little less of a pass. I haven't seen Substance. I know that Ant loves it, though, and the Ant loves his weird horror movies.
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. I can bring up different nightmare fuel. I watched Lily's L review. Dear God, I was actually screaming at my screen, Lily. Why you lying?
Well, from what I've been told about those reviews, she goes off topic a lot, and I think what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna react to all of the Dragon Age videos in one go on one stream. I think what I'm going to do is anytime she's not talking about Dragon Age directly, I'm going to fast forward. Fuck you, Lily. I don't think she says a lot about... It's going to be like the fucking video that was supposed to be on Change Your Mind, where she doesn't even fucking talk about the episode. I have a feeling it's gonna be like that, but it's okay. Because I like dumping Dragon Age lore on people. Oh yeah, I've heard of Pearl, Jaden. It's kind of on my watch list. I've been wanting to watch it. It's just, I have to be in the right mood to start a movie or a show. And there's a few things I want to watch right now, so whatever wins the roulette wheel in my head, I'll watch next, I guess. I stumbled across some weird, like, Osamu Tezuka cyberpunk adaptation the other day that has Keith David in it, and I want to watch that. I think it was called Pluto. I want to watch that really bad. It looked good. But I could just, like, I could tell, like, even though they were modernized, I was like, these look like Osamu Tezuka character designs. Like, I could tell. Rick and Morty did an episode on 9/11 joke, but not doing 9/11, but did Pearl Harbor. Oh, they made it seem like they're gonna do a 9/11 joke and then did a Pearl Harbor joke instead. It's kind of funny. No, Charizard, this is Clip Studio Paint, which I highly recommend. I don't even have an affiliate link working yet, but I highly recommend Clip Studio Paint. It's a very good program, especially for comics and illustration. I've completely ditched Adobe, too, by this point, entirely. Don't touch a single one of their products.
Zoe sent a super chat. I was 6 when 9/11 happened. I didn't know what the World Center was until 9/11, and then that years after it happened.
I know you meant 6, but that was a funny typo. I'm not gonna give you too much of a hard time about it. Pluto, but sigh, she's not a planet anymore. I'm not a Pluto truther. Pluto isn't a planet. Sorry, guys. Technically. But yeah. So I do think I can bring that angle to the Hawaii Part 2 discussion, especially since, like I said, in interviews and stuff, the creators have said it has parallels and ties to 9/11, so I can kind of espouse upon that, I suppose, as someone who lives very close to New York. So, not in New York, but very close. Yeah, I have Procreate, but I haven't ever gotten the hang of it. I don't know. I have a real hard time working on an iPad. I do have Clip Studio for iPad, though, and I just kind of bounce my art between both devices sometimes. Or I just use my iPad as like an infinite sketchbook, basically, instead of buying paper all the time. it just made more sense in the long run. It was just more economical. I'm good at sketching on devices now. And actually, I have to my chagrin, even though I'm not the biggest Apple fan, to my chagrin, the Apple Pencil is actually really, really good. Like, it's really, really good. Let's see, Mandy says, dreadful fact for all the Arcane fans in here. Lily thinks the show has enmeshment and the Oedipus complex in it between V and Jinx. Yeah, aren't they like characters who don't look anything alike? And she says, oh, they look like they're practically siblings because she's fucking face blind or something, even for cartoon characters. I'm too tired. It says, I was 5 when it happened and I had family who lived in NYC and I wouldn't stop crying until we called them because I had no idea where they lived in the city. Yeah, that was a lot of people's experience. Too tired. My father did a lot of business travel, so of course his mother, my grandmother, was calling around making sure he wasn't flying that day. So, you know, people were calling, and this was like before smartphones, so it could take a while to get in contact with somebody. I remember my brother telling a story of one guy, you know, who I think was in high school or college at the time it happened, and his dad worked at the World Trade Center, so he literally just walked out and drove all the way to New York, like, immediately, you know, without stopping. You hear so many stories like that. Yeah, Lorch. Oh, yeah, Lorch is now saying she not only got her psychology degree, but she wrote her thesis on enmeshment. You know, a word she only started using very recently. We know she's full of shit, but yeah, Lily, if you have a thesis, where is it published, Lily? Where can we read your thesis, Lily? I mean, I'm a fucking college dropout, and even I know that's like, you know, you can read people's theses. I remember people laughing at Ken Hams. You can find them. So, throwing tomatoes at me because you don't want to hit my art. No offense. That's okay. I'm used to people throwing tomatoes at me. That's what they're there for. Tomatoes are always free. I love when people are like, oh, Sai lets people throw tomatoes at Lily when she reacts to Lily. And it's like, I let people throw tomatoes all the time, and they throw them at various parts of the screen. What the fuck are you talking about? It's just fun. It's just fun. Let's see, Jaden says, I want your opinion, and I know you're not really interested in the movies, but what do you think if I did a crossover AU where Jason Voorhees and Carrie became, adopted siblings? That's kind of like Camp Counselor Jason a little bit, isn't it? No, they're not adopted siblings in that, though. Camp Counselor Jason would be good inspiration, though. Alright, I'm catching up with chat now. I have not seen the Secret Level series. God, everything is so fast to read. Baby Orange Arts, actually, I would not recommend Wacom. They're overpriced and overrated. I have a Huion Canvas 13. It's very affordable. It's very lightweight. You could plug it into a laptop if you wanted to and take it around with you. In fact, let me show it to you. We'll go into a little art lesson right now. Well, this is the Pro 19, which is like $900 fucking dollars, but then I think it has a little remote control with it too. That's cool. But the cheaper ones, like the Canvas 13, this is the one I have that I use. It's on sale right now for 180 bucks. That is definitely worth it.
Miss Jasmine sent a super chat. I remember that Robert Pattinson romantic drama that ended with his character dying in 911 at the end. No foreshadowing. Just 911 at the very end. Her behavior reminds me of my abusive ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, her behavior is textbook abusive. She should know that it was someone's psychology degree.
Sent a super chat. I was born in 1999. So, to me, 9/11 feels a bit like the Kennedy assassination, as a thing that happened before my existence.
No, I mean, you existed, but you weren't really conscious. It was 2001. But yeah, I guess, yeah, the Kennedy assassination is a good, analogy, I think, because to most of us alive right now, that's ancient fucking history, you know? But anyway, so this is the this is the canvas. Yeah. Oh, they have a purple. Oh, it's not the main. This is what I use. It's on sale right now for 180 bucks. You definitely want it with the cable, and you want the stand. The stand is really good, actually. So it's 200 bucks with the stand. Oh, it's a new kind of stand. I wonder if they sell this separately. Ooh, this is different than mine, actually. I'm learning things today. But yeah. Oop. Wait a minute. But yeah, Huion's a great company. They're very affordable. I like their tablets because they kind of have a matte finish to them. My problem with Wacom's is they're very glossy. Oh shit. My connection is going now. I thought I had fixed this problem. The weather might be getting me. Alright, give me a sec, guys. Yeah, saying my Wi-Fi has no internet, that's not good. Alright, I think I'm good. It might be the storm too, guys. It might not just be Cox fucking up this time. I'm really fluctuating right now. Alright, I'm kind of in the yellow right now. Yellow's a good place to be. No. I don't know if it's the storm or something else. Okay. I might be good. Let's not blame the ISP completely. It might be the storm. I did warn you guys that there was a storm today. I'll tell all you guys to try reloading the stream. No, there was a big gust of wind just now. And I restarted streaming on OBS. So I think we're okay. So yeah, that might have been the wind, guys. It is raging out there right now. Okay, I think we're good. Anyway, I'm gonna keep shilling canvas. So I use this. A bunch of other artists I know use this, and they've got some like 4K ones because they got some really fucking fancy ones. The number at the end of the name is how big it is. So this is a 16-inch screen. The one I have is a 13-inch screen. It's fine for me in my little baby hands, though. I would recommend an artist glove, too. Must have been the wind, yes. So, I definitely recommend Canvas over Wacom. Like I said, they're very lightweight. You can use them with a laptop. You can carry them around. They're less likely to break the screen than a Wacom, and they're way, way, way more affordable. So, I highly recommend them over Wacom. You really can't beat it. The X-Pen I've also heard is very good, and it's very affordable. Just because I'm in my 40s doesn't mean my hands ever grew, Kaiser. I just have itty-bitty little hands, okay? Leave me alone. Can we look at Lego botanical sets? No, I'm drawing! I'm drawing and we're talking about 9/11, apparently. Because it's gonna come up in the stream tomorrow a lot. Anyway, I will be scheduling that stream, right after the stream today. So you guys can, set your clocks. I'm paranoid now. I'm like, okay, we're gonna have a like big gale that's gonna knock out my fucking internet. I'm not sure about left-handed support on Canvas, actually. You might just have to look into that. I don't see why not. I mean, like, the buttons for, like, control, I'm doing this right now with the slide on the side, that's on the left side. You might hit that by accident, but you can turn that off, too. Otherwise, it's the same size on both sides of the screen. I'm not Gen X, damn it, I'm a millennial! I'm just an older millennial. How many times do I have to say it, you guys? Oh, and we were talking about Lily and her Dragon Age streams too, actually, yeah, so I'll have time to prep the shenanigans I'm planning for reacting to her Dragon Age videos, because she has to do Inquisition next, and I know that's gonna take her a while, because when I had to fucking stream it, like, oh god, I forgot how much they gate things behind having to grind out power, and she's gonna hate that, and she's gonna be bad at it, so it'll take her a while. Not that I think she is actually finishing any of these games. She seems to be missing a lot of plot points about Origins. She skipped entire characters. You can even call it a review if you don't talk about every single fucking companion. Yeah, you can adjust the hotkeys, as far as I know, Mystic. I don't really use them, so... That's just my personal preference. I'm old, I'll just use the keyboard and mouse to, like, adjust things. Even though I could be easily using hotkeys over there. I'm stuck in my way. The fuck is Dog Gishkin in the chat talking about? What am I blackwashing, bro? This is an original character design. I am more ancient than 9/11, damn it. No one ever believes I'm old. I am. I was lagging a little bit ago, Smooth Illustrated, because there's a big storm outside right now, and the internet threatened to die on me for a second there. Yeah, I don't know which iteration mine is, if it's the Pro or not. I'm not entirely sure. I got this a while ago, but I've had no reason to replace it, so I've had no desire to upgrade. It's been very serviceable. I got no complaints. It feels like natural drawing a lot of the time, too. Guys, is it wrong to blackwash an original design? Mandy says, Lily only sees the incest part in the Oedipus complex, which says a lot about her and tells me she never read nor cares about the story of King Oedipus, because I asked her where exactly did the self-fulfilling prophecy come in her dumb arcane incest joke. Oh no, she only knows Oedipus complex is a fucking phrase fucking Sigmund Freud coined, and Sigmund Freud was a fraud. Like, we took the vague concept of psychoanalysis from him, and that was it, because everything else he said was garbage. So, like, yeah. Nah, I'd rather not be spoiled, Jaden. I want to watch that one, like, unspoiled, because I barely know anything about it. But I've heard it's really good, and it looks really creepy. Every once in a while, I don't want to be spoiled, you know? I haven't finished watching the Hell of a Boss season yet. Don't stone me. Or actually do stone me, because it costs like 3 bits. Or 300 bits. I gotta get around to watching it. Yeah, I should yell at the clouds to stop. They should listen to me. I'm old. No, you talk about like an esoteric old video game, Kaiser. There is no real topic, cheesecake. On my normal art streams, there isn't usually a set topic. It's usually just me rambling about whatever. My favorite failist video. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. Because I like his old video on the Pulse remake. I like that one a lot. I like his one on the Triangle movie. With the like the fucking weird time loop. That's a wicked funny one. I love his video on the early censorship of Dragon Ball Z. If you've never seen that one, it's hysterical. Any of the Dingo Pictures ones are just classic instantly. I don't know. That's right, though. Yeah, recently, Aunt Crim and I did a stream on Channel Awesome, if you didn't see that. Let me bring that up, actually. Ant's releasing a full video on Channel Awesome Friday. Let me get it up here. Yeah, this one right here. So basically what we did, we had a call. My audio's kind of bad at it. I apologize. We just looked at some of the earliest videos of the old Channel Awesome people and we're nostalgic about it, basically. But he's going to be working some of this into his upcoming Friday video, which is going to be about Channel Awesome. So, it's going to be great. Yeah, Phalus was like, Phalus never misses. Phalus never fucking misses. He's always just been doing his thing exactly the same way all this time, and he just, I don't know, he's just entertaining and funny. But yeah, if you want to listen to us ramble about Channel Awesome for like 5 hours, go to Anthony's channel. I already saw the live-action Snow White trailer, Jaded, and it's horrible, so I'm not gonna watch that fucking movie. I'll probably watch people make fun of it, but holy shit, that's like some of the worst CGI I've seen in years. And you know what people were saying? The people who worked on the effects are on Twitter like, stop being so mean to us. We worked really hard on it. And it's like, when the fuck has this attitude been allowed to proliferate amongst professionals? You know, like, nobody gives a shit about your feelings. You made a garbage product. Deal with it. Are you a professional in the industry or fucking not? You know? Like, sorry, it's a bit cutthroat, yeah. Let's see. Pieman is gonna explain to me why Lorch is wrong about Arcane, which I have not seen yet. Jinx and V are sisters. Kate is V's canon implied girlfriend. Kate and Jinx both have blue hair. That's her evidence to the incest thing. That's it. Plus, she tried to include V and Jinx's mom, saying their hair is blue. And then Kate and Jinx look like her. Kate looks like her own mother, and Jinx doesn't look like their mom. V looks like their mom, and their mom has purple hair, not blue. So yeah, basically she's saying they both have blue hair. It's basically incest if you squint, because she wants it to be, because that you know, turns her crank. Yeah, so she ain't beating those allegations. Like, geez, Lily, maybe people wouldn't think you're into incest if you could go a single fucking day without talking about incest, rather. I wish all you talked about was insects. Maybe then you'd actually be interesting. Nah, no. Lily would have a channel on insects, pretending to be an expert, but never look anything up and just assume her initial assumptions about a species is correct and then just double down on it. That's what she would do. Lily would fail at anything she tries. Yeah, Lily awkward self-reporting? Who could have seen that coming? Oh, you're right. I didn't draw the ruffles, did I? Thank you for pointing that out, actually. You? I didn't even notice this entire time.
Meow Meow sent a super chat. Arcane incest? This is new.
Yeah, she thinks it's incest because a chick is dating a chick with blue hair and her sister also has blue hair. Is, I guess, the logic. Is because Lily wants everything to be... Lily wants every single story ever told to just be two sisters doing incest. That's all she wants out of anything, it seems. Is Lily seeking to become the CEO of incest as if she isn't already? And also thank you for the super chat. Yes, I have to add the frickin' skirt ruffle. Holy shit. You just saved my life. You can get so myopic with your own art sometimes that you forget something simple. You know? But I've never ever forgotten to draw the star on Crystal Gems Spinell's Bloomers. Ever, ever, ever. Never have I ever once forgotten that ever in my life. It's a lie. Sai, I just saw a Squid Game's Domino's ad. Oh, okay. We might have to stop everything to find that. Because of what the fuck? Oh my god, it's becoming like a parody of itself. It's terrible. Oh god. The thing got popular and is now a satire of what it was satirizing. How many times has that happened in the history of forever? Alright, let me get Distractovision up, and I need to fucking find this. Squid Game Dominoes. I have a feeling this is going to make me angry.
WXLF_MXXN sent a super chat. Steven Universe is Jewish propaganda made by JW. Vomiting
oh, hi,
face.
Wolf. You're back, huh? This is a troll, so I think's giving me money. A troll. Obviously, the opinions of people sending super chats are their own and not a reflection on me. Thanks for the 199, whatever the fuck that was, euros. Is that you again, Sabine? Are you just also Wolf? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah, Lord still thinks Andrew from the Coffin Game, from the Lele, is the victim. Of course she does. Anyway, let's watch this terrible shit. Wait, this isn't the actual commercial. You're just fucking showing a slideshow of it, you fucking assholes.
Life doesn't always go as planned, which is why Domino's is giving you an emergency pizza. A free pizza to use when you need it most. No matter the reason, Domino's has you covered. Get your emergency pizza when you order Domino's online.
I don't know how to feel about this. The show that was about the ways in which capitalism destroys human dignity is now being used to sell pizza. Now, did I drop some frames again? The Squid Game ad was that bad, guys. I dropped frames. Even my trolls give me money. I think the glitching was appropriate there. It looks like there's multiple ads, though. Yeah, this one actually has the footage. Let's just...
Life doesn't always go as planned, which is why Domino's is giving you a free pizza to use when you need it most. No matter the reason, Domino's has you covered. Get your emergency pizza when you order Domino's online.
Why would they let them have their cell phones? They wouldn't do that! Why is it always white people delivering the pizza? I have so many questions. Who thought this was a good idea? This is weirder than when like random anime is on Pizza Hut boxes. I don't even know how to process what I'm seeing. I've already had no hope in the sequel actually being good. The original show was so fucking fantastic. I don't see the sequel surviving its own popularity, unfortunately. Dear God. I dropped frames again. It's so bad. It's so bad I'm dropping frames. This shit better stop tomorrow. I'm gonna reset all my equipment again if I have to. Is there another one, or is this just those only two awful ones right there? No, I haven't actually watched the official trailer. Let's watch the official trailer and see how bad it's probably going to be. This better be subtitled. I didn't watch the dub. I can't stand watching live action things dubbed. It drives me fucking crazy.
네가 그 안에서 총질을 하든 밖에서 야바이 짓을 하든 달라지는 건 없어.
456번, 나한테 뭘 원하지?
다시 게임을 하게 해줘.
Why, bro?
저희는 여러분을 해치려는 게 아닙니다. 여러분들에게 기회를 드리는 겁니다.
땡. 엄마, 급한만 더 하면 다 갖고도 남아. 야, 그럼 여기 왜 다시 들어왔냐?
Why did you come back? Why is your hair not red?
난 그 게임을 멈추려는 거야.
Okay, but dude, there's better ways to see. This was what I was afraid of. This is what I was afraid the sequel was going to be. It was just going to be a rehash of the first season with just more, like, games of human misery, and it's going to miss the point of the original. Like, bro, you're a billionaire now! There must be other ways to stop these games and infiltrating them by being a player. Why does it... Like, I'm not against him. I'm not against him infiltrating, like, the society running it or whatever. But, like, what the fuck are you gonna be able to do as a player? And you don't even know it's gonna be all the same games. The dude who ran it before died. It was implied that the old man was the one who chose the games before. It didn't give any implication that they were always the same exact games every time. So his hair should be red like the end of the other one though, because it looked hilariously bad, and I wanted him to have terrible red hair this entire time. It would have been great. But alright, I'll finish it.
모르겠나. 세상에 맡기지 않는 한 게임은 끝나지 않아.
이 게임을 만든 놈들.
Oh, we got super chat coming. Hey, God.
WXLF_MXX sent a super chat. Anthony Graham Julia is a ped 0 for defending court.
Wow, you're very confused, Wolf, on many things, but thank you for another 199 euros.
그놈들과 싸워야 합니다.
Okay, so there is an outside group trying to get in, though, which is more what I wanted. Maybe that's, what's-his-face, the cop guy who fell into the ocean. He could still be alive. God, what was his name? I'm forgetting everybody's names at this point. I think when I was watching with my friends, I, like, flashed his name on screen, like, silently, and we missed it, so we just kept calling him Inspector Gadget. That's his name to me!
게임에 돌아온 걸 환영하네.
I know Gi-hun's the main character. And Song-woo was my boy. My Song-woo was my boy. I defended him up until it wasn't even rational too. And now it's like a running gag amongst me and my friends. I don't know, Mystic Blue. I'm still skeptical on this season being good. I'm still worried it's gonna be kind of a rehash. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna watch it, obviously. I could be pleasantly surprised, and then I win. So, and then if I'm right, I also win. So, I can't lose here. The first one was really fucking good, though. I know it was kind of, like, sensationalized, but, like, if you really pay attention to it, it's good.
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. So is this the new Mr. Beast challenge?
Only if, like, Mr. Beast contestants, like, rebel against him and start murdering everyone. I'd watch that. Thank you, by the way. What is going on with Mr. Beast, by the way? I can't even follow it anymore. It just sounds like everybody sucks in that situation. Like, everybody. The people exposing him, him himself, everybody. I guess maybe Sabine got locked out of their old account, so they have to use the Wolf account right now. Yeah, I'm keeping my expectations kind of low. I don't know. I just... It like, was lightning in a bottle that first season, and I don't think they can really replicate that. And again, I'm already disappointed that it's just going like, oh, we're gonna see like 6 more games, oh boy. And it's like, well, that wasn't really the point of the original, though. Not really. You know, like, it was a bit of a yeah, it was a bit of human drama there, but it was more about the people in the situation than it was about the games murdering people, you know. At least I think so. Yeah, Mr. Beast made the real Squid Game Season 2, it sounds like. I did watch that terrible softball interview Oompaville did with Mr. Beast, so that was pretty, it's like, Oompa, buddy, come on now. Come on, dude, you're not a hard-hitting journalist. Why did you even do this? You know? I never really cared that much about Mr. Beast, so I have never watched his content. I really don't care. I'm just following the drama. John Doe says, I had the first season spoiled and just don't care. I would still recommend watching it, though. Like, the atmosphere and the performances, especially if you watch it in the original Korean, very, very good. Very good. Again, like I said, it's more about the characters and the human drama than it is like, whoa, what's a crazy contraption is gonna kill people next, you know? So, I totally called that the old man was behind it all, though. I called it from, like, the second or first episode. Because I'm big-brained. I was gloating. I think there's still a video of that somewhere. Well, I was watching it, I think, as it came out. Yeah, my friends and I were getting together online and watching it. So, that was fun. We were just watching it as a group. That is the benefit, too, of subtitle things. You can talk over it more. I'm not seeing the recently released clip for the Sonic 3 movie. I don't really care about the Sonic movies that much either. I mean, I think I saw the second one. I did see the second one with some people. It was cute. It was fine. I like, I like Robotnik's, like gay...
WXLF_MXX sent a super chat. Same with Lily and anti-Lily community LFGs.
Okay, you can keep sending me money, Wolf. That's cool. Anyway, what was I saying? Something about... We were talking about... Oh, no, I was saying I liked Agent Stone in the Sonic movies. The minion that's gay for Robotnik is... I like him. I like him a lot. He's great. Guys, even my haters give me money. This is how successful I am. Yeah, no profanity on my stream. There was never any swearing in my streams, ever. Yeah, I mean, the second movie, though, was like, it's like they had a whole other movie, like, jammed in there. Like, the whole plot line with the wedding. Like, the sister was funny, but, like, what the fuck? That was, like, a completely different movie script just dropped in the middle of the movie. Why was that there? It didn't need to be. I don't know, but again, I didn't see the first one. I don't give a shit about the human characters. I hate when people are like, let's take this children's property, and instead of exploring it in its own world and setting, we're just gonna have the characters end up in New York City. You know, I fucking hate that so fucking much, so I just kinda don't give a shit about the human characters. Except Agent Stone, he's the best. Yeah, well, lady, I've had a lot of people say things about me that prove they'd never even seen a single one of my streams or videos, so... I'm very wholesome, it's true. That's why we were talking about 9/11 earlier. Very wholesome topics on the side stream. Actually, you joke, Shadow Puppets, but I've been thinking of starting a Minecraft server for the Discord community. I think that could be fun, and I kind of miss playing Minecraft. And Krim is starting his own server because he's working on a mod pack, and I'm like, kind of getting that urge again to play Minecraft. Happens every few years. So I am a vanilla survival purist. You guys are gonna just have to deal with that. I'll probably make like a little area with command blocks where people can go into creative if they want to, because you know some people just like to play creative mode. I personally don't. I get bored too easily. I have to have something to work toward. So. Oh yeah, I almost completely forgot about the fucking Minecraft movie. Well, kids, guess what? Now you get to have your own Mario 93, okay? Now you know what it's like. And 20 years from now, 30 years from now, people are gonna be watching the Minecraft movie, like, loving it ironically, just like they do with the Mario movie now. And you will know how it feels. So there. Oh god, I'm dropping frames. How many Wolf needs to send me like 5 more super chats and I'll make a Minecraft server. No, I've been thinking of doing it anyway. I just you can't use Crim's mod pack because you play on the Switch. I can't even imagine. I can't. This is how old I am. I can't imagine not playing Minecraft Java Edition. I only play Java. I've only ever played Java. I've never played it on a console or a phone or anything. I can't even imagine enjoying that. To be honest. I was playing Minecraft in alpha before there was even fucking beds. Yeah, like Mario 93 is funny and an interesting piece of history now, but imagine going to see that when you're like 9 years old expecting a Mario movie. You know? The Minecraft movie will come and go like a fart in the wind, and then, you know, like I said, years from now, people will be like, can you believe they made this? You know, and that's all it'll ever be. So... might be using, like, TikTok compilations forever or something, who knows. Yeah, it's a live-action one, too, of real people going to the Minecraft world. Another thing I hate in children's films. Either you take the magical characters to the real world, or you put real-life people in the magical world, and there's no in-between, and both options are usually terrible. So, they made, like, one good movie where they, like, did that. You can't.
WXLF_MXXN sent a super chat. We will raid our server.
Uh-huh. You're gonna raid the server, like, well, first you'd have to pay me again to get into my Discord server, which I'm pretty sure you're banned from, Wolf. Weren't you the retard who was, like, trying to scare me with Doki Doki Literature Club gifts in DMs? Wasn't that you? I think you're, like, 12 or something, man. You shouldn't really be in my server anyway. But thanks for the money. I will take money from a 12-year-old. Watch somebody clip that out of context now. And I know it's gonna be Kaiser now that I've said that. Oh my god, they're ripping off the Playmobil movie. Yeah.
Judy Ding Dong TikTok sent a super chat. First time I played Minecraft was on an iPod. That feels like an old sentence to me.
It could play on an iPod? I'm surprised.
Igor sent a super chat. You need to make a counter for Wolf super chats.
Yeah, I need to start, like, making a counter for, like, Wolf and Sabine, I guess. Who I'm pretty sure are the same person, but it's okay. And thank you for the super chats. See, Wolf, you're encouraging people to give me money. That's very, very nice of you. Yeah, he was trying to jump scare me with, like, gifts of dope. I just got disconnected for a second. OBS is fucking up on me now. OBS is fucking up on me now. Why is this happening today? I'm gonna try resetting all my equipment before tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna try resetting all my equipment before tomorrow so no shenanigans happen. I'm very excited about tomorrow's stream. It has to go perfectly. Shenanigans happen. I'm very excited about tomorrow's stream. It has to go perfectly. Perfectly. Oh, OBS is open broadcasting software. Or open broadcasting system, whatever it's called. It's what I use to stream. Oh, damn it, it's dipping again. I might only go to 4 o'clock today just because this is big, so it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, oh god, guys, Wolf is gonna come into my Minecraft server and build dirt houses everywhere and slightly annoy me. It's gonna be awful, guys. It's gonna be terrible. It's not even like I'm gonna be streaming playing Minecraft. I just want to have a Minecraft server that people can pop in and out of and build shit in, because that's fun. Though I wonder if I can program this with command blocks. I've never played around with them that much, but my friends and I, a long time ago, we developed a rule when we're playing Minecraft together where we are allowed to kill each other, but we can only kill each other with a cactus block. So when you see someone running toward you with a cactus, you know they're pissed.
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. What are your opinions on the Mortal Kombat movies?
Oh, sorry, you didn't have to send that again. I did get it, but then everything fell apart, and it's falling apart again. I've never actually seen them. I know they're goofy as shit, though. You're talking about the old ones. I've never seen any new ones either, though. Alright, come on, Internet, cooperate. Okay, we seem to be doing a bit better. I'm dropping some frames, but I don't care if today's stream is a little fucky. It's tomorrow's stream that needs to be good. I guess Wolf must have hacked my internet with those super chats, guys. R.I.P. I just got to tell you guys about Huion and how you should buy those instead of whack them. Alas, as I sink into the ocean. Alright, now we're good again. What the fuck? Okay, fine. Yeah, Wolf, go play Fortnite. Isn't that what kids your age do these days? Yeah, I mean, Jaden, you do you. I mean, I've told you before, I'm not really interested. I don't know a lot about Jason and Freddy and all those, because, like, my mom actually didn't let us watch them. They were popular with kids when I was a kid, but my mom never let us watch Freddy Krueger or Jason or Chucky, and I never really got around to it, so I've never actually seen any of those movies, to be honest. It just, that doesn't really interest me. Maybe people like their corny, goofy horror. I tend to like more creepy, morose things. Like Silent Hill 2 or Soma, or what other horror shit do I like? I don't know. I'm also kind of hard to scare. So... Are you talking about combining Steven Universe with Destiny? I think you could pull that off. From what little I know of Destiny. That's another game I don't really play, but a lot of my friends do. So I know bits and pieces here and there. And have to hear about it all the time. I don't like, I've seen Chucky kills and stuff, Jade. I mean, I work for Cougar. He I have to see horror clips and draw shit for him all the time. But... should watch Musashi? Like, what? I mean, I'm sure there's a few Musashi things out there. I haven't played Mouthwashing yet. I know everybody, like maybe we'll do that as, like, a one-shot game stream, because it's pretty short, right? I definitely want to, I do have a few more plans for streams this month. On Christmas Eve, I'm gonna do a Christmas Nights stream. So we're gonna play the Christmas Nights demo. And then we're gonna probably play through the entire Nights into Dreams game, so that'll be fun. I've done that before, over the years, before I had, like, a big audience, so it's a little bit of a tradition. I didn't do it last year, though. And then I had a really funny idea. So, it's coming up on my anniversary as a YouTuber, guys. And I thought maybe on the 1-year anniversary of the Steven Universe video, it would be funny for me to stream myself reacting to my own video. By reacting, I mean it's gonna be like a commentary track, but I thought as a stream that would be a really stupid, funny idea. So we're gonna do that. I think it's like the 22nd or something. 20-something I uploaded that in 2023, so... That'd be pretty fucking funny, I think. So I'm gonna react to me reacting to Lily Orchard for the anniversary of me blowing up on YouTube. just to be... just to be goofy. Mouthwashing is like 3 to 4 hours. Okay, yeah, so that could be a good gaming one-shot. Because I think I'm gonna do a couple of one-shots. I'm gonna do some games, I could probably beat in, like, you know, 3 streams. And then we'll pick, like, another, like, long-form one for me to, do. I know Mass Effect Legendary Edition is gonna be on there. So, I'll be doing more game streams again. Though people aren't quite as interested in those, but I don't care. They're fun. I enjoy doing them. I did one, a little while ago. If I can open Chrome, everything was freaking out. Oh god, my internet connection is going down again. Of course it is. This is why it's gonna be hard for me to, like, watch or do anything else online right now. So in case you missed it, there we go. On, 3 days ago, it looks like. Okay. Was it Saturday? It was Saturday, I think. Yeah. I did something called the Indie Game Showcase, where I went through 14 different indie games I like. None of them are farming games. I would call them all cozy, but none of them are farming games. So, and I have them all chaptered. So if you want to see 14 cool-ass games I like to play, they're all indie and made by small studios, check out that stream VOD. I might be making some shorts from it, so you can get a little bit of a glimpse at each one. So that was a fun one to do. So I definitely want to do more gaming streams, but I'll have you guys vote, like, between, like I said, I'll probably do, like, one shot, and then a game I could do in, like, 3 or 4, sittings, like, Outer Wilds or something. And then we'll pick between, like, a longer one, like, Dairy Edition or Baldur's Gate 3. I can talk. Baldur's Gate. That's almost what I said there. And now I have no data. Thank you, stream. Okay, I'm definitely gonna end at 4 o'clock today because this is ridiculous. Could I do Outer Wilds in one sitting? I thought it was like 14 hours. Isn't it like kind of like a mid-length? That seems like at least a 2 stream game to me. But again, I'll have you guys vote for it on my YouTube community page. If you want to vote on what games for me to play, you should subscribe. I wonder if it does a little glow when I say subscribe, like it does on videos. Subscribe. Is it doing it? But, yeah, you should subscribe, and then you'll get my community posts, and then you can vote, and make me play games that you want to see me play and react to and comment on. Hey, someone else who knows what the fuck Dorf Romantique is. I love that game. It was made by students. It's so good. And it's a good one to just, like, relax to, but, that was the point of all the indie games I went over. They're all relaxing, but they all engage your brain enough, you know, to get something out of. So, at least in my mind. Now, we're gonna be dipping in and out this stream, apparently, unfortunately. Yeah, Dorf Romantic is a good unwind game, but it has enough challenge to it that, it keeps your brain occupied and gives you a little bit of a brain exercise. But not too much, you know? That was the point of all of them. I was gonna try to turn the Wi-Fi off, but that just made it worse. Well, Well, subscribe again! No, I'm kidding. Make a dummy account and subscribe to me again! No, I'm just kidding. I'm still trying to fix my internet. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a... Oh, I think it just means romantic as in, like, it's... in the literal sense, like the romance period, you know, or romantic artwork where it's like, it's the ideal of the thing. So it's like an ideal little toy town, you know, is what you get out of it. So I think that's what that means. And Dorf is, I think, village? Town? Something in German? I forget. A lot of the games I played were like European and Scandinavian and shit too, so like I seem to collect those. Have you played this small indie game called Super Mario 64? Now listen, Iron Eco, I'm gonna tell you something, because again, I'm old. You don't understand how mind-blowing it was to play Mario 64 for the first time, and you had a full 3D environment you could run around in. That was fucking novel back then. It was unheard of. It was completely fucking mind-blowing. That's also where the Charles Martinet Mario voice started, so I guess it's a bit of a monkey's paw. And yes, I'm gonna be old and cranky and hate Charles Martinet's Mario voice. You can eat me. I've never played Stardew Valley. I know a lot of people who do. Like I said, none of the ones I did were farming games, god damn it. I'm not that into farming games myself, to be honest. So... like farming within a game, maybe. Like if it's part of a town builder or something, but otherwise not really. I like shop games, though, for that sort of thing. I like running a shop. Oh yeah, I forgot the ruffles on here too, didn't I? What the fuck, me? I had to re-ink this one recently though, so... this is why I hate drawing in front of people. They notice your flaws. No, it's good. Thank you for pointing. If you guys see a mistake, definitely fucking point it out. It's fine. That's good. I need that. Like I said, you can get so myopic with your own art sometimes. Some nice chill Mass Effect music. The rain seems to have stopped at the moment, so... yeah, I have wanted to play Dustborn. I don't know if that's like... does anyone even care anymore? I mean, there is a character in it named Psy, so the amount of bullying chat could do of me is quite primo there. So that might be more than just for that.
Ilonic sent a super chat. You ever considered talking about Andrew Dobson?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how relevant it is anymore, and, like, my memories of that time, I mean, I have said I was contemporaneous with him on DeviantArt, but my memories of that time were not, you know, the best. So, I don't think there's much more to say about him. It's just funny that younger people are discovering him now, and they mostly know him through that Stop Doing Sexist Shit comic. There was so much more to it. Yeah, he disappeared. I mean, people speculate why, but nobody knows for sure, but he just... I mean, as far as I know, he's still alive. So... I don't think anything terrible happened to him, but he got off the internet and stopped being cringe, which honestly is the best thing any lolcow can do. Or they could rebrand themselves and become an actual good artist like Snape Snogger did. If anyone remembers her, I'm not even going to say what her current identity is. I actually commented on one of her drawings on Twitter recently without knowing it was her until until I realized it a little while later. I don't know if she even remembers me, but... man, DeviantArt back in the early 2000s, 2010s was kind of a crazy place, man. And now it's just an AI Wix site asset store. it looks like. It's kind of... I was gonna go back. I thought about going back a little while ago because I missed the gallery system. I really like DeviantArt's gallery system, but then I saw, like, it's like, oh, this is our top artist. They've made $1,200 off of AI art, and it's like, okay, I'm not, like, entirely against AI art, but that's just, oh god, it's like, it went full circle back to what it was originally made for, which was, like, skins for, like, real-time media player. You know? And now it's skins for fucking Wix sites, because Wix owns DeviantArt now. Though Angelo's still the CEO, so, But, anyway. Yeah, the cosplayer comic one is the most infamous, but Dobson had a lot of infamy on DeviantArt long before that. Like, he was, like, kind of a big fish in a small pond kind of way. He was a menace to the DeviantArt community. Because he was always on the front page, and his art always sucked. And he always had a bad attitude, especially when it came about learning to improve. So he just sort of, like, drew all sorts of criticism to himself and, like, doubled down. And a lot like Lily, kind of Streisand affected himself into infamy, you know, so... But I got no problem with the guy now. He's out living his life now, probably, so, like, no reason to bother him. Yeah, I got rid of my DeviantArt account. I decided I'm not going back, so that's that. I had a lot of good memories from there, but also just running a whole other site is like a pain. But I do have like scyscribbles.com. I might eventually make like a landing page for myself, or I just got all the links to my shit right there, you know. You'd say we're full of Dobson, huh? Well, that's the thing, Dobson was his real name. He used to go by the moniker Tom Preston. But we found out what his real name was, and we just started calling him that for some reason. His Dobson is just funnier. Old Dobbles. Old Dobbly-doo. Doobly-doos. I know, there's probably some people from DeviantArt who would have, like, a fucking... who get triggered encountering me again or something, I don't know. But... that was a long time ago. Oh, thank you for the compliment on my art. Yeah, Dobson did what Lily could never do. Leave the internet and get a real life. Yeah. And now here I am on the internet more and more myself. I know, so maybe I'm getting my karmic comeuppance for laughing at people. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with the color scheme I ended up with. Oh, I've got no wisdom on how to run a Patreon because I'm bad at it. I need to start making updates again. I feel bad for you guys. I'm so sorry. I am gonna be, like, expanding my YouTube enterprise next year, though, that's for sure. But I mean, it's December. You can't start anything new in December. That's impossible. Come on now. And then, of course, January, you just gotta lay around doing nothing, because it's January, you know? So it's not till February everybody gets back to work, obviously. Oh, Bionic, I wasn't just on DeviantArt, I was a moderator in the early days. Like, I'm talking like 2003, you know? I did get to go to Anime Overdose because of it, though. That was cool. Any SU headcanons? I have a few, actually. Like, about anything in particular? Oh, my primary headcanon. My two mind-blowing SU headcanons I have, actually. The first one is Rose's Healing Tears. I don't think they came from love. I think they came from regret, because they've only worked for Steven 2 times, and he was feeling regret both times. When he brought Lars back to life, and when he brought Jasper back to life. And then my other one is, I think the space inside Lion's Mane is the inside of Steven's gem. So he's like inceptioning himself inside his own gem when he goes through Lion's Mane. That is a headcanon I have. How's that? How's that for some headcanons? Other people have like normal ones, and I'm just like, And I'm just like, you know, how this, like, existential, like, physics could work of him being inside his own gem in, like, an infinite loop, and... I think a lot of people miss the point of the PSAs, Tyler. The Steven Universe PSAs. The whole point with those is they start out really corny, like a bad PSA. No, I got a second.
John Williams sent a super chat. Shad and Dobson both ruined their brothers' careers by being embarrassment online.
I mean, I've heard that rumor about Dobson, but I don't think I buy it. Because he wasn't that well known outside of DeviantArt, like, not really. So, unless it was because of his political spurging on Twitter, I can't imagine it was the art that did that, if he did leave the internet because of his brother. But anyway, the Steven Universe PSAs, the whole point of them is they start out as, like, a normal, like, corny PSA you would see, and then they kind of go behind the scenes and, like, talk about the issue in a more realistic way. Like, they're all supposed to be, like, a subversion, and I think a lot of people miss that because they only watch, like, the first half of them, you know? Oh, somebody got auto-modded. There we go. Hey, Zaruki added permitted term, disgusting cocksucker. Thank you, both of you. Yeah, Wolf got bored. Not gonna give me any money? No, I don't think Shad did ruin his brother's career. Jazz is doing fine. But, like, poor fucking Jazza trying to, like, indulge him. We watched that before. We'll probably do more Shadiversity at some point. Oh, it's okay not to like him, Cryo. What I'm just saying, I think a lot of people kind of missed what at least they were trying to do with them. Yeah, Garnet wagging your finger going, don't be racist, is clearly a shitpost. Cause then they cut the filming of the PSA and then they start talking about it in a more, like, grounded way. That's the point, you know? That's the point! Yes, it's happening again. People misunderstanding Steven Universe, or my internet breaking down. Which one is it? Yeah, we're definitely gonna do more Shad. We're gonna do more Shad at some point. And we're gonna do more Yandev at some point. And then, of course, Lily's fucking Dragon Age videos. But for December, I've got my plans. We're doing the Hawaii stream tomorrow. I'm gonna do a react to my own video at some point on the anniversary of the SU video, responding to Lily. And then, we're gonna do Nights on Christmas Eve. Because it's a Christmas game. Damn it. I'm going to have to practice a little bit, I think, though. I haven't played Nights in a hot minute, so I don't want to embarrass myself, because it's like one of my favorite games of all time. But I haven't played it in a little bit. It's always hard to... it's always hard when it's not the Saturn controller. I don't have a Sega Saturn anymore. Yeah, that is the next plot line I'm going to be going into in Switcheroo, is how they find out Rose was Pink Diamond and everything. Which I've always said people are going to probably want to strangle me or throw things at me when I do reveal how I'm going to have that go down. But we'll see. Oh, you've been running Stable Diffusion locally, Space Frog? That's cool. I kind of want to do that as well. Like I said, I think you need an NVIDIA card to get it to work right. And I am Radiant trash. I always have been. Can't stop me. I'm old and set in my ways. The J. Kaiser rabbit hole. Oh, is that the Brony Zoo file, or is that somebody else? Because I know Deadwing did the Brony Zoo file recently, and I was just actually watching a video on him as well, and holy shit, that's a rabbit hole. I'm not sure how appropriate it might be for my channel, but oh god. It's yeah, it's something. It's something. Now, I'm probably gonna wrap up in half an hour, Jaden, and I'm afraid of my internet dying, so I don't think I'm gonna play anything else right now. Hi, Dragon Lad. You dropped into me talking about future streams that I might do. I'm trying to guess what. Oh, he's the Powerpuff Girls Go Animate guy. So not the furry zoo file that Deadwing was talking about. Okay, that was the last one of his streams I was on. So Dan's burst is the brony. Okay, cool. Might keep that in mind for the future, because that is a...
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. You could react to Turkey Tom video on Lork?
Did he just react to the June video, though? Because, like, I don't know. I don't want to react to someone reacting to someone else. So, I don't know. That just seems kind of dumb. I'd rather speak to Lily directly about how wrong she is. Which we will do when she finishes her Dragon Age video. So come on. Chop chop, Lily. Gotta get through Inquisition next. It's gonna take you a while. Unless you install a mod that, like, takes away all power necessity, which you probably will. Unfortunately, there's no incest mod you can install into this one, Lily, unlike Dragon Age 2, so you might be a little disappointed. You pay for me and Lily to talk on screen. So would I, but she'll never do it. Lily... Are you kidding me? Lily can barely handle herself live. She is not going to be able to handle me live. That's all I do. She would never stay in the call. No, sorry, Jade. I said I'm not going to play anything else just because my internet's so unstable. No, what didn't Lily do? I don't know. I haven't been paying that much attention to her lately. Outside of whatever everyone's talking about in the Thunderdome, rather, and checking the farms.
Jordan Burke sent a super chat. Wait. What's this about an incest mod?
Well, you see, Jordan, with Dragon Age 2, at the beginning of the game, you have a set of twin siblings. And whatever class you pick will determine which of the siblings dies at the start. Lily avoids picking the mage class because she wants the sister, Bethany, to survive. And there is, in fact, an incest mod that lets you romance Bethany, which I am certain she has installed on another save file. So, yeah. Yeah. And Bethany is the only sibling in the game. Oh, she just said, no, all Lily said was, transphobia is a hell of a drag, because she likes to insist that the only reason anyone ever criticizes her, or insults her, or, you know, picks apart the things she says and does is because she's trans. When that's, like, the furthest from anybody's reasoning that directly criticizes her. Oh no, some people on the farms are fucking edgy. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. They're not who you're talking about, though, are they? She just wants to say, all of my critics are transphobic. That's why they point out the terrible shit I do. And it's like, no, Lily. It's because you're a bad person. Oh, that's way too heavy on the area scaling. Yeah, like some of her critics are also trans, but she just keeps saying it. Like Malcolm and Crib are also trans. And she's like, now all my haters are transphobes. It's like, well, fuck it, Lily. You can't, just repeating it doesn't make it true. I know you don't understand that. But like, you being trans is like the thing I give the least shit about ever. It's your dog shit. I pointed out before. She's like, there was another time she's like, oh, they just go find some other trans woman to harass if it wasn't me. And it's like, well, let's look at who else I've covered. Yandere Dev, Shadiversity, James Somerton. Last I checked, none of them are trans, unless there's been some news I've missed. But you know what they all have in common? They all have dog shit opinions. It's almost like I go after you because of your dog shit opinions, Lily, and your terrible behavior. Like, she could just try this. It's like how the people on Twitter who just, like, want to call you racist for, like, anything they can possibly conceive of. Just because as long as you're ontologically evil, they don't have to listen to what you say, and they can try to convince other people to not listen to you. You know? But, like, I don't even know why she thinks this works. Maybe this works on her brain-dead fucking fans, but it doesn't work on anybody else. Yeah, Lily, when trans people can make mistakes. What? No, I was supposed to be perfect after I identified as trans. How can this happen? Like, literally, I think that's how she thinks sometimes. She's such a loser that she blamed transphobia over people correcting her for the kun honorific when it comes to Stoppy Body Kun. Yeah! Yeah, like, she sends herself an ass, like, only transphobes would correct you that kun and chan don't just mean boy and girl. Because they don't. Idiot. Recently, Freezing Climber, a trans woman, made a 3-hour-long video rebuking Lily's 2023 Steven Universe video. Well, yeah, what's she gonna say to that one? You know? Like, and then she always seems to forget she made that video. Like, her and her fans are constantly like, oh, they just care about that Steven Universe video you made 7 years ago. And it's like, Lily, I reacted to the one you made last year. And I reacted to it last year. Like, what are you talking about?
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Speaking of chill games, I've been meaning to check out Star Trucker.
Star Trucker, that sounds like a driving... a delivery truck simulation, but in space. It was like an old computer game that was kind of like that. I know Spoonie covered it. I can't remember what it was called, though. I guess I got Spoonie on the brain since we did do that Channel Awesome stream on Anthony's channel. Which is great, because like the three of us, me, him, and Krim were talking about it, the whole Team Tism. And we were like, oh, we were all, like, former Channel Awesome fans from way back in the day, so we all had a lot to say about it, which was fun. We're definitely going to be doing more streams together on non-Lily things, so you can look forward to that. Krim might slow down on his own channel next year, but, like, he could still come around and be a guest on ours, so that could be fun. Kind of half serious about us all starting a podcast, to be honest, but that's a next year thing. Like I said, you can't start anything new in December. It's just impossible, guys. You know, especially the older you get, it's like, you know, it's December. It's too late. Year's basically over. You know? Yeah, the PSAs aren't bad, but like I said, they're deliberately subverting your expectations, as Steven Universe tends to do. It just doesn't pat itself on the back for it all the time, like fucking Ryan Johnson and all those guys, you know? See, Owl Man says, yesterday I got downvoted on Reddit because I said repeating that Gooseworks is trans over and over as if it's an important thing about her is a bit demeaning in the Digital Circus sub. I didn't even know that, so again, doesn't matter though. It really reminds me of Jaina from Brooklyn Nine-Nine when she's surrounded by psychologists. Lily is very anti-psychiatry, even though she claims now that she has a psychology degree. It's astonishing. It goes all the way back to her old RVI videos. I have heard of Cinematic Venom. The worst review on YouTube about Lord of the Rings, and it's lost media now. Oh, that would be a fun one to find. I've already yelled at Lily and James Somerton for both misunderstanding Lord of the Rings to say stupid things about other media. I really like the Lord of the Rings movies. I've never actually made it all the way through the books. I know, I'm terrible, but I love the movies. I don't think she even got her degree out of a cereal box. She's just making it up. Like, earlier this very year, in the summer, Lily said she never got her degree. And now, like, she's saying, oh yeah, I totally graduated last year with honors, and I have a psychology degree, but I don't use it. And I totally wrote a thesis, guys, even though she doesn't seem to even understand what goes into a thesis. You know, it's so obvious. Oh, it's terrible.
Ed Stevens sent a super chat. I remember you wondering why Spinel can hold the restart weapon in her gem, and I always thought it's because ragdoll toys usually have pockets on them.
Yeah. It's just another one of those things of gem lore being really inconsistent. Like, it seems like only pearls can hold objects in their gems, even though Garnet can summon her sunglasses and shit and her wedding rings. But they don't seem to come from her gem. It seems like only pearls can store things in their gems, but then also Spinel can store things in her gems. But Spinel is kind of like, I don't know, she's kind of like a special class of gem onto herself made for pink diamonds, so I guess that gets a pass. But it's like how it was never clear if gems make their own weapons or if they're storing weapons that were made by someone else, because like Bismuth made physical weapons for everybody too, and there's physical weapons in the Strawberry Battlefield, so if they were completely manifested by the gem, they would disappear. But so they appear to be physical weapons, but they also make their own weapons, but also those weapons can be upgraded. They never kept it consistent, goddammit! I've had to accept that the crew never cared as much about gem lore as I do. Okay? Everybody else has to accept it too.
Sawesomeness sent a super chat. Bakshi's LOTR is my favorite.
I guess that's fair. The one coming from Igor next.
Igor sent a super chat. I can't imagine Lily in a community college class.
Yeah, me neither. Especially like a creative writing one. Let's see here. 2023 retrospective SG really seeps with her manipulative nature with the way she talks about Rebecca and the rest of the SG team. Yeah, it's so funny. She's like, oh, that old video I made, I was just angry, and I don't stand by most of it anymore. Then she just makes all the same fucking points that she did in the original one. And some even worse ones. So it's like, I swear, it's like she forgets things she's said in past videos. Because she doesn't have any, like, set actual, like, values or opinions or anything. She just says whatever she thinks sounds good in the moment. And you gotta watch out for people like that, because they're liars. They don't have anything to them. They don't have any principles. They don't have any ethics or values. They will just say whatever will benefit them in the moment, and whatever will convince people that they know what they're talking about, even if they don't. And they assume everyone else operates in the same exact way, you know? So they assume everyone else is also just throwing around words they don't actually understand to sound correct. Like, I've seen this in people, you know? And it's definitely a pattern in Lily. I absolutely fucking hate that I understand how Lily thinks now. It drives me crazy. I liked it better when, like, her opinions seem to be just coming the fuck out of nowhere, completely out of pocket, and just insane. But now, like, I can see the source in everything she says, and it's boring, and it's like, God, you're just a reprehensible human being. I've seen the clip where Lorch loses her insanity, like she becomes lucid for a moment and goes, oh my god, what have I been doing for the last 10 years? What do you mean I got married and my wife is still in the United States? When you're talking about a clip where Lily goes insane, you're gonna have to be way more specific. Imagine Lily as your psychology teacher. This whole semester has actually been about gaslighting. I've been gaslighting you this entire time, class. You all get Fs. Oh god. Like all these imaginary life paths we come up with for Lily. It's fun.
Awesomeness sent a super chat. Thanks for the entertainment. You having a good day?
I am having a good day now that my internet isn't fucking dying. The storm does seem to have died down. It is supposed to get worse at like 4, so it'd probably be better if I do end at 4 today. Like I said, we are going to have a big, important, cool-ass stream on Hawaii Part 2 tomorrow. So if you all want to come to that, I'll be very happy. Dan and I have been planning it for a long time. I made a cool new screen and everything for it. And I'm going to put up the, what am I saying? I'm gonna put up the scheduled stream for it right after this one.
Steph the Scientist sent a super chat. Lily doesn't like the fact that other people have more knowledge or insight about a subject than she does. She will either pretend she has expertise or belittle that of others.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. She can't stand when someone knows something she doesn't, and she's not the smartest person in the room. But she has never been the smartest person in the room her entire fucking life. That's the problem, but she can't accept that. And she can't humble herself to the fact that other people might have knowledge that she doesn't. You know? Like, she has to always be right, and she has to always, like, berate people. It's classic narcissism. Narcissism mixed with abject stupidity, which always makes the most interesting characters. Like the Pink Sauce Lady or Chris Chan, you know? You're in that echelon, Lily. Congratulations. I'm gonna add more detail to Spinel's gem here. Hopefully I will be able to get boogieing on this freaking comic. I do have a thumbnail to work for Ant on, though, which I probably will be working on tonight. Since he's going to have his release of his Channel Awesome video on Friday. It's gonna be me, him, and Krim as, like, the Scooby Gang. And Doug Walker looming in the background. I bet Doug would think it's funny, though. It's fine. What do I think about Lily's thoughts on story-based shows and cartoons? Well, there are entire streams dedicated to that. Trust me. You should go watch her the one on Fantasy Adventure.
Jordan Burke sent a super chat. Thought of tackling someone like Synthetic Man?
I don't know, maybe. I might have to watch some of his videos first to get, like, a read on his general style. I know he's had some dog shit fucking videos, though. The stream going over Spoonies and the others was great. Hey! Well, I don't think we're literally gonna be dressed like the Scooby Gang, but we're gonna be, like, in a pose with, like, the flashlight looking, like, scared, you know? Like, we're investigating. It just prompts me like an AI, you know? He just tells me generally what he wants, and then I just go ham and give him something. Who's the Pink Sauce Lady? Oh my god, you should look her up because it is a wild fucking story. She's this lady who made this, like, she was, like, TikTok famous, and she would make this pink sauce she would put on her chicken and stuff, and people were like, oh, we want to try the pink sauce, so she, like, started selling it, but she was, like, shipping it out unrefrigerated in the Florida heat to people. She didn't understand she needed FDA approval. Like, she was a complete dumbass about it, but then she got a miracle. Like, this company called Dave's Gourmet actually wanted to officially produce it for her and put it on shelves in Walmart, and she fucked it all up. She was too stupid. All she had to do was promote it, and she was, like, demanding money from the company. She was acting like she made it and was about to make millions of dollars, and, like, she kept wanting to do, like, advertising themes that she didn't have the rights to do, and, like, then she started saying the company was, like, stealing her legacy and started bad-mouthing them. Like, it's a crazy story, and she's, like, just that confluence of narcissism and stupidity, you know, that just makes a fascinating person. Like, how the fuck did you get like this? You know? What happened in your life to make you this way? How did you screw up like a perfectly good opportunity so badly? It's fascinating. Pig sauce, aka the botulism delivery. Yeah, she's like... She didn't understand. She's like, Food and Drug Administration, I don't make medicine. What do they have to do with me? It's like, honey. Honey. You can't be this stupid, right? You're an adult woman. Well, yeah, people can really be dumb, even into adulthood. It's just amazing. Oh, vegan teacher, I think she's a fucking idiot. And I guess she's sick now, which, yeah. That's what a vegan diet will do to you without fucking vitamin supplements, lady. You should have known that. Oops, I was on the color layer, not the ink layer. Like, look, I'm an animal lover, but I'm also an omnivore, you know, as humans tend to be. We are apes. We are omnivores. If you can live on a vegetarian diet, more power to you. My brother is a vegetarian. He has been for many years. Not even for animal rights stuff. He did it as, like, a discipline thing, and he just never stopped. So, but, like, if you're gonna, like, berate people for eating animals, like, you're not cool with me, you know? You know, animals eat each other, right? And we are animals. That's just how life works. I'm sorry you don't like it, but that is how the life cycle on this planet works among living organisms. Life has always eaten other life, down to, like, single-celled organisms. So I'm sorry that's just how the universe works, but we all have to live here, you know? And she's just a bitch. She's made, like, I think she has a brain tumor or is going senile or something, because she's made some, like, terrible comments. You know? Like, sexualizing babies and shit. Like, lady, you need to get the fuck off the internet.
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. Thoughts on PETA?
Hypocrites. They euthanize more cats and dogs than, like, any, like, kill shelters. If you give PETA your cat or dog, they'll tell you, like, oh, you can't own a cat or a dog, that's slavery. So if you surrender your animal to them, they will euthanize it. So, fuck PETA. They'll convince you owning a pet is bad, and then to give up your pet to them, and then they'll kill it. Like, what the fuck? Let's see. Flaming Eagle Heart says, I gave up meat years ago, but I don't like extreme views on veganism because, yes, we could get rid of the meat industry, but the people who actually would suffer from that are the workers and farmers already struggling to get by. The CEOs just go on to something else. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, conditions on dairy farms are awful, and we produce more dairy than we need to because of, like, government, like, benefits to dairy farms, and I think that we should fucking change that and stop incentivizing people to, like, overproduce dairy unnecessarily, and which just causes unnecessary suffering to the animals. You know, that sort of shit I can get on board with. But, like, telling people they have to stop eating meat entirely when we're a fucking omnivorous species, that's stupid. You know, we need... One of the reasons humans are so intelligent in the first place is because we learned to cook meat. You know?
Sawesomeness sent a super chat. Ever played PETA's Pokemon games?
No. Not though. I know I've played some of their games. I remember back in high school, I'd love to play their stupid little flash games and laugh at them. But I haven't played any of those, no. But yeah, they're just fucking hypocrites. They just like to be sensationalists and raise money and just get their money that way, pretending to be animal rights activists when, like I said, if you surrender your cat or dog to them, they won't rehome it, they will fucking kill it. So, fuck PETA. Yeah, right? I've had cats my entire fucking life. You can't tell me,
sent a super chat. Is vegetarianism even that good for the environment? Also, the PETA president wants to be eaten when she dies.
Well, that explains a lot of the putting naked women in cages like their meat. Is that, like, is this just a fetish she has? Is this what this whole thing has been? Or he has, whatever they are. Oh, she, you said she, yeah. Yeah. It is a fucking fetish. But like, yeah, let's just dehumanize women to make a point. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, as if women aren't dehumanized enough already. You know. But yeah, like that sort of thing drives me crazy. I remember one time there was a person who told me, the whole world could go vegan tomorrow. It would be so easy. And I said, oh yeah? But what happens to all the domesticated farm animals? You can't just release them into the ecosystem. That would cause untold destruction to it, you know, and to other animals. Are you gonna tell, like, people in Ethiopia who, like, rely on their cow herds that they can't have those? What are they gonna eat? Who's gonna feed all these people? Like, what about places where food can't grow well? I mean, you're condemning millions of people to starvation with this plan of yours, and they weren't very happy about that. So, yeah, it's not as simple as you think. Didn't PETA post a picture of a furry-style pig or something at Thanksgiving table, like, punctured and sweating? It looked like NSFW. Yeah, probably. Like, they're a bunch of fucking weirdos over there. Yeah, Thomas, that's a lot of PETA protests. They just put, like, naked women painted to look like animals in cages to make some kind of point, when really they just wanted to put a naked woman on display in a dehumanizing manner. So, yeah. Fuck PETA, as I keep saying. Oh shit, which was the right layer? I think it was that one, because that one's colored. I didn't bring that all the way down, apparently. Oh, okay. Oh no, because, oh, right, because the other panel's covering it. My sister wanted to go vegetarian once because she doesn't like meat as much anyway, but it made her health problems worse. Yeah, that's the other thing. Some people have to eat meat for their health. You can't just tell them not to. You know, like, I know I feel weird if I don't have at least some meat in a day, you know? So, sorry, you know? I mean, there are vegan and vegetarian foods I like, meals I like. My brother really turned me on to, stuffed portobello mushrooms, like, and more portobello mushroom burgers grilled like beef. Those are really good. So, I'll eat vegetarian stuff, but I need meat, damn it. I need my meat. Alright. She's looking really good with the colors put in. I might, like, these are just the base colors. For the environment here, I might, like, pale out the colors a little bit. But so far, so good. I'm probably gonna wrap up in, like, 5 minutes anyway, so we'll just babble for the rest of time. That's what these streams always are. And I'm going to have to, like, double check and test all of my fucking equipment and make sure tomorrow goes completely smoothly, damn it! Space Frog says, meat contains all needed amino acids for survival and flourishing. Only specific combinations of plants will give you that. Yeah. You can't just, like, eat any old plants you find growing around you and not starve to death, you know? It's kind of impossible. We have evolved to eat meat. I apologize. This is how life is. Let's see, there's a movie I highly recommend. It's called The Night is Short, Walk On Girl. It's a very fun and whimsical. The animation is very colorful and lively. The plot is nonsensical, but I don't think you're expected to take it seriously. In fact, that goes far to say it embraces whimsy and nonsense. I never heard of it. Maybe I'll look that up if I remember. We should eat more insects. You are absolutely correct, actually, hey Zaruki. We should eat more insects. Insects are full of protein. They're way more environmentally friendly to farm. And the only reason we don't want to eat insects is because we're taught they're icky and dirty. But, like, there are cultures where eating insects is normal. They eat giant termites, or you got chapulines in Mexico. So it's not like this is a new thing. Because people are like, oh my god, it's so bad, they're gonna try to make us eat bugs. It's like, humans have eaten insects for all of fucking history. Idiots. I've had cooked I've cooked crickets before. I've had barbecued crickets before, and they're pretty good, actually. I've also experimented with cricket flour, which is, as you might imagine, flour that has been made out of ground up crickets. And I've, like, cooked biscuits with it, and it still has a little bit of that mealy taste to it, but I kind of like it. So, Yeah, I'm a big proponent of like integrating insects into daily meals if you're able to. They're kind of expensive to get right now, unfortunately. But yeah, like if you were to have insects like completely like mushed up in a patty so you didn't even know what it was, I don't think most people would be bothered, you know? Yeah, vegans never care about insects, but insects do have a lot of protein, and like beef farming and dairy farming are kind of terrible, honestly, so I think I can at least get on board with that. See, my culture was mostly a vegetarian diet because Mexico City was on a lake and big game wasn't always available. Yeah, it's like how like India and Japan, they're very vegetarian heavy just because of the location and what is available. So they didn't get a lot of like red meat or anything. So, so yeah, humans can survive on those kinds of diets. It's true, but we still need at least a little bit of meat here and there, I think. Or our big-ass brains. You eat an animal and get its power. I do like gross food. I mean, I'm not very picky. There are things I don't like. I know I don't like olives and coconut and things, but like, I'll eat squid and octopus. I'll eat anchovies. There's a lot of things I'll eat. If you gave me a plate of wasps, I'd hold a grudge for you forever. I'd at least try it. I'd give it a whirl. You never know, you know? You might find it tastes delicious. I kind of don't like the cricket chocolate with actual crickets in it, but if it was powdered in, yeah. You still get kind of the taste, too. No, is Lily gonna go after you saying eating bugs is good? Fine, she can do that. I don't care. Eating bugs is good. And it's normal in some places, and we shouldn't be so close-minded. Dude, the thought of eating mushrooms makes you gag. Eating a horse is disgusting to me. Bugs, sure, they might taste good, but no. Honestly, I never understood the taboo of eating horses, personally. Maybe it's because I don't really like horses that much, but I don't really see them as pets. But, I never, like, what is the difference between eating a horse and a cow, really? I don't know why it disgusts people so much, personally. But, I like mushrooms, too. Certain kinds, though. But we have a lot of edible mushrooms around here, so... Vegan chicken nuggets are an oxymoron. I did take one of my brother's tofu dogs one time and turned it into a chili dog. Which seemed a little wrong of me, but I didn't have much in the house. And he was coming over every weekend, so I had some fucking tofu dogs. You love horses and you would try eating one, okay. Yeah, like every time horse meat is mixed into things, people freak out.
Sent a super chat. And now I'm singing Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. Associated with eating bugs, famously, yes. I don't know how well Simba could realistically survive on just an insect diet, but, you know, it's a cartoon. Alright. So now that after we've had some connectivity problems, I'm going to wrap up the stream, just a short one this week, because like I said, we're having our big special stream tomorrow, and I'm going to start hyping it tonight, so I hope you all show up. I'm definitely going to, like, reset all of my friggin' internet equipment, though, just to make sure nothing goes wrong tomorrow. But, yeah, so join me at 5 p.m. EST tomorrow, where Dan and I are doing our big stream on Hawaii Part 2. Obviously, super chats are going to be quiet for that, but you can still throw in your 2 cents. I'll read them out later. They'll appear on screen and text. So if you want to throw in your own thoughts about the album, we'll definitely be talking about that and talking to chat. So, yeah, I hope you guys can join us then, and I will see you later.